our roof assembly is almost complete. We've got our feature gable here, all done, all jointed and stood in situ. What we need to do now is put some solid bridging, sometimes we call them noggins, between the feet, and what we'll do then, we'll have an over fascia vent which allows the air to pass up through and into the roof void, something that's really important for us these days. Now I need to be making these super accurate so they fit between these rafters. The best job for that is a sliding compound Mitre Saw. I've got the Makita 40 volt brushless LS003. This tool is a beast. Now it's got a 305mm blade, so it will coat with material up to 100mm. In fact, slightly more, I did actually measure it, but 100mm quite safely and comfortably when you push the blade all the way back. Now, it's got some really interesting things I haven't seen yet. One thing I don't like particularly about sort of mitre saws, chop saws, is the fact that even with dust extraction, it escapes, a lot of it escapes. Now we've got an additional hose which comes with the saw, which will allow a lot more of that material to pass through. It gets taken round and off to, in this case, the Bluetooth connected extraction system. So a couple of other things that I really particularly like. This system where you can control your bevels from the front is particularly good as well. Also, it's super strong. So when you're pulling backwards and forwards, you know, there's no jarring or anything like that. You're not competing with anything. We've also got another thing which is really quite interesting with this particular saw, the fact that you've got some buttons here. For example, I can control the dust extraction here, and that's really quite handy because sometimes I might want to run it on as I clear any dust away after I've finished. Also, there's a light feature which you'd expect. Now that's shining down, it's illuminating the blade, but really quite nicely. As I'm still standing up, I'm not trying to get right around there to see my workpiece basically. So all of the other things that you'd expect will come all the way around to 47/48 in both directions. If you're going to be doing a compound cut, well of course you would remove the top part of the back fence here, allowing you to come over. I'll just demonstrate that in case you don't know what I mean. So we'd undo this and we'd rotate round. Let's just pull that out of the way as well. And we'd rotate around and it would sit there. Okay, then you would set that back so it's nice and firm in case you pulled it in the wrong direction. So of course that's a really nice, solid, secure feature. It will go the other way as well. You have to release this button here and it will allow you to pass all the way over to the other side. Now, first time out for me on this saw, so what I would do is put my level on here, just adjust these additional stoppers as well. That gives me a bigger surface area. This is particularly good. It allows me to actually have a roller which is supported. It's not just suspended, because the biggest trouble with the rollers on these tables sometimes is the fact that when you've got them extended as far as they go, there's still a lot of movement in them. But the fact we've got this adjustable foot, which will take up some slightly uneven ground, is a big bonus for me as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to get on, we're going to make some timbers, we're going to cut them, we're going to fix them in here, and that's pretty much this job wrapped up, and I've particularly enjoyed using this.